Good morning, you two. Happy Friday. I hope all is well. I thought I'd come over here and do a little echo for you guys. It is Friday. I took a 5-hour energy shot, so I'm feeling extra chippy today. I'm here in pretty much Lafayette, Louisiana, getting unloaded. It is 80 degrees with like 100% humidity at 7 a.m. in the morning. It is just absolutely bonkers. It's February, right? I'm so confused. Is it February? It doesn't feel like February down here in southern Louisiana. But yeah, getting unloaded as you can see, and I'm just excited. It's the weekend. This was actually a very interesting load. Very easy to strap and stuff, but it was actually the most difficult load I've ever had to tarp. And I'm gonna show you why. Oh, look at this, I'm finding a couple of my bungees over here. I'm gonna have to pick those up a little bit later. Is that a third one of mine? No, that's not one of mine. But I'm gonna get up here on the trailer real quick, and I'm gonna show you just what these look like. I had to get on top of this and try to unroll the tarp on this. Not easy at all. It was like playing tug of war with the tarp. Usually, as you guys know, there's a nice flat surface to get up on and unroll the tarp. This one, no such thing as a flat surface. Yeah, I was able to do it, and strapping it was really easy. I mean, I wasn't able to throw the straps, but I was able to do is hook the strap in, and I just unrolled it right through here. I'll take you through. There you go, look at that. I was able to unroll it right through here, push down on the slinkies, and get going. Now I'm gonna get down the proper way. So, there you go. Hi guys. There you go. No jumping off the trailers. There you go. I walked my way down, nice and neat. So I'm gonna get out of the way of the forklift, pick up my 2 bungees, and get out of the way of the forklift. You definitely want to be out of the way when getting unloaded. You don't want to be anywhere near the trailer. I usually stay in my truck, but as you can see, I'm actually getting nice and far away to make sure I am not in any danger of anything like this any of this stuff gets fallen off the trailer, pushed off the trailer, fall off the forklift. I am a safe distance. Especially since the forklift driver I can see is on his phone. So yeah, so I am solo right now. My last 4-week trainee, Daniel, who I mentioned in my previous video, he is on his own truck. He is graduated from my truck and on his own truck, and he is making his way home as we speak. So home for the first time in his own truck. So congratulations to him, Daniel. And yeah, proud of him. He's going to be really good. And he's not going to have me to be waking up with his darn snoring anymore. So I'm thrilled about that. I'm very thrilled about that. I did have another trainee this week. But unfortunately, training and myself made the decision that he is not skilled enough to drive for TMC. I've never had to have that situation. It wasn't fun, but it's something we had to do. I do wish him the best of luck in the future, whatever his future endeavors may be. So I am getting unloaded. I'm thrilled about that. Anyways, I mentioned that already, didn't I? All right. So let's talk about something else that's going down with TMC, or that went down with TMC last week. TMC drivers, including myself, were stranded. That sounds bad, but for lack of better words, stranded without loads because our systems at TMC was hacked. We were hacked by don't know who, or TMC at least hasn't announced it, and I don't think it's really important to announce the details of who did it. But the fact is, TMC servers, computers, whatever you want to call it, systems were hacked, and we had to shut down everything. Everything had to go dark. That way, IT and the higher ups at TMC can, make sure all the systems are operating, whatever hack happened gets cleared. And a lot of drivers had to sit without any loads for last week, including us. We got unloaded on Tuesday morning. Yep, Tuesday morning. We did not get a load until Wednesday early afternoon, maybe late morning. And so really we only spent, I'm going to just say 28, 30 hours, 32 hours without a load. A lot of drivers were super upset. A lot of drivers were very mad. You know, I'm easygoing. I don't sweat the small stuff too much, and I just rolled with the punches. You know, you're gonna have great weeks. You're gonna have bad weeks. You're going to have fast dispatches on load. You're gonna have slow dispatches on load. I'll be honest, those do frustrate me during normal times, the long waits for dispatches, especially on a Friday, especially being pretty close to home. But with a unique, very unique situation about us being hacked and there being a long delay on getting dispatched a load, I understood. We ended up making our way over to a Pilot or a Flying J. It had a Denny's. We enjoyed ourselves during that hiatus, that little siesta during the week. So then Wednesday morning we got a load, and it was a nice short one. It took us over from, I think it was Illinois into Indiana, and I had to go to Brownsburg, Indiana to get service on Thursday by 6 p.m. anyways. So Wednesday morning, late morning, afternoon, picked up a load, dropped it off Thursday morning in Indiana, about 70 miles away from Brownsburg, where one of our terminals are. And I was able to get from there, get unloaded and go straight over to Brownsburg. So it really kind of worked out in my benefit that I was able to just bounce empty and go straight over to Brownsburg. We got there by 8 a.m. and I was able to get my truck in for service, and they checked it in at 4 p.m. So I was actually two hours early for that. And since the whole systems were going down, or were down, I was able to spend the whole entire weekend in Brownsburg. I spent from Thursday morning, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we got dispatched a load Monday morning with my new trainee that, you know, like I said, is no longer on the truck. So it kind of was a win-win for me. So you're wondering, well, what about pay? You know, I mean, we're all here to make money, right? I mean, there's no joke about that. We're all here trucking. We're out here sacrificing time with our family, missing out on events during the week with family for money. So TMC has made it clear that TMC will pay their drivers $1,500 gross for just sitting around doing nothing last week. For most of us had to sit around doing nothing. Some of us were still able to get loads, or maybe we're on a 2-day run, 3-day run during that time. But if you made more last week, if they made more last week than $1,500, they're going to get their pay. The drivers that missed out on loads, like myself, did get paid $1,500 gross for sitting around and doing absolutely nothing. TMC takes care of their drivers. During a very unique, very unfortunate situation, they still took care of their drivers. A lot of drivers were very upset. A lot of drivers were mad. A lot of drivers went home without permission. I'm not going to say a lot. I don't know exactly the number, but I'm sure many went home without permission. And hopefully they still got paid or whatever, and hopefully didn't get in too much trouble. and some drivers just stuck it out, rolled with the punches like myself. And this morning, Friday, which is the normal pay time for last week, I opened up my bank account and there was a $1,500 check in my account. Thank you so much, TMC, for taking care of their drivers. You know, destination excellence doesn't just apply to us truck drivers, also applies to you. You guys proved that. So thank you very much. Let's see what else is going on. I know there was something in my head that I also wanted to speak about. Let's see. I think that's roughly about it. I know I do have another trainee that I'm going to be getting next week. He is an experienced guy. He already spent 1 week with a trainer, and I am going to do 1 more week with him and then get him into his own truck. So we'll see how that goes. From what I hear, he is an older gentleman and in his mid-50s. So I will definitely take that into account. But he does have some flatbed experience. His skills on the backing pad were pretty damn good, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, excited to be full teams week 1 with the driver. That's going to be nice. That's going to be real nice. He was with another trainer prior to coming to me, but that trainer is no longer going to be working for TMC. He decided to quit. So this guy's like, well, I don't have a trainer now, and thankfully he's super close to me, and I'll get to be able to train him. So that'll be nice. Let's see, I'm trying to think what else could have been on my mind. Oh God, I'm not gonna do that again. All right, well, I think that's about it, you guys. It is Friday. I'm ready to go home. I want to get dispatched a load and get home and see Josiah, my godson, and have a good weekend. So other than that, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for liking my videos, and thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. And you guys know what to do. Yes, smile. You got a great one.